And we are live.
Yeah.
Welcome. It's Monday night. John here, and drum roll. Everybody, ba-ding, say hello to Life Church's new worship director / Yoda. It's Anthony Bowman. Yay!
Hello, everybody.
Anthony, you are coming to us live and direct from your home in Cincinnati, Ohio.
Yes, I am.
And tonight, we just wanted to take a few minutes on all the Life Church social media channels to chat, give folks a chance to say howdy, and to convert you to the ways of Michigan. So get ready for that. No, we are super excited, thrilled to welcome you to the Life Church family. If you have questions, or if you just want to welcome Anthony, you can type stuff in the comments, and we will try to get to any questions or things that come up. But again, just my heart is to introduce all of you all to this amazing Muppet guy that we're excited to welcome to the team. So Anthony, first question. If I were to run into you in an elevator and you've got like 45 seconds to introduce yourself, you know, kind of like the Reader's Digest version, tell us who you are, give us the elevator 45-second spiel.
I mean, I'd probably talk about my wife and kids because they're pretty much everything to me. That would be I would probably spend that whole time talking about them.
So tell us who's your wife, who's your kids. Tell us that whole thing.
So my wife is Grace, and we've been married for almost 10 years. We'll be married 10 years in September. And then I have 3 kids, 2 daughters and a son. And they are 7, 5. And that picture up there, that's also my nephew right there, Judah.
So that's only 2 out of 3.
Yep. Yeah, that's my sister's son. He's a hoot too. But yeah, so that's the gist.
So real quick, how did you meet your wife Grace? Because you're coming up on 10 years of marriage this fall.
Yeah.
So how did you guys meet?
So we met on Facebook, actually. We were both homeschooled, but we went to different homeschool co-ops, and we had like 60 mutual friends on Facebook. Because people around here, people who go to one co-op usually go to multiple co-ops. But I only went to one, but she knew a bunch of people who went to both. So we had a bunch of mutual friends. She was actually going out with one of my friends at the time. And he wasn't a very good friend, but you know how that goes. But so we started talking online. And then one day we were both at Kings Island, a theme park near here. Mm-hmm. And we were both there at the same time. We didn't know we were going to be there at the same time, but I was talking to her. I'm like, oh, I'm at Kings Island. And she goes, well, me too. You want to hang out? And then, I mean, the rest is history, kind of, you know.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So Grace is amazing. She came up with you when you interviewed a few weeks ago. And Amber and I just quickly fell in love with the two of you guys. I think after we put the kids to bed, we had you here in our living room, and literally Amber and my 14-year-old Josiah and myself, we just sat over there, and you and Grace just like entertained us for 2.5 hours straight, just being yourselves, talking about your life stories, and we could not stop laughing.
Yeah.
Like I think we said that you guys need your own podcast or your own morning talk show, because you and Grace are just genuinely goofy, silly, funny people who like to have a good time.
Here's Grace.
And hey, it's Grace.
Yeah.
Hi. How you doing?
Not too bad.
Grace, can I give you a warm fuzzy real quick? True
Ooh,
story. You guys came up, and I just shared with everybody that night when you guys entertained us for 2 hours, just talking about your life, and it was hilarious. When you left, Amber was like, oh yeah, Grace is awesome, you know? And then the next day, after Anthony led worship, and we kind of had this little luncheon thing with the band and a couple lifers and stuff. After you guys left, every single person to a T, they're like, oh yeah, we like Anthony. He's great. He's talented. But Grace is awesome. So you're like the secret weapon. So
What'd you
yeah,
say?
you're just a cool cat, Grace. What do you think about coming up to Michigan?
I'm excited about it. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, you get to live in the high five state.
Uh-huh.
Woo!
It's gonna be awesome despite the fact that it's not Ohio. But we'll adjust.
You know what? Give us like a day, and you will be like, this is the promised land, Michigan. This is it right here. People are commenting. There's people saying, hey, people sending you hearts, saying, hi, guys. Sarah says, Grace is awesome.
Can you guys quit making me blush? Good Lord.
Yeah, well, tell us, Grace, what was your impression of Life Church? Because you came in with fresh eyes. I
was really amazed, and I'm very excited about it. Everybody just seemed happy to be there, and that's missing from a lot of churches. People just kind of they show up and they listen and they clap and they go to Golden Corral and they go home. People seemed
they go to Golden Corral. You know what they do around here? We
What?
don't go to Golden Corral. You know where we go here? We go to Taco Bell.
That's my shirt now.
I even talked about Taco Bell this past Sunday, and I gave Anthony a shout out.
Yeah, I worked there for 5 years, and I still love it.
And he still yells at me when I write burrito wrong. He's a burrito snob.
So, Anthony, tell us what excites you about Life Church. What did you see? Because you were at Midland and at Saginaw, and you got to spend time with the band. What stood out to you, or what connected with you?
I mean, the overall sense of excitement, and also there's a sense of urgency where, we got to reach as many people as possible. And it's awesome to see, because a lot of the churches that I've worked at, they're just like, oh, we've got these programs that we do, and we do them every week, and we just do them because we do them. And it's not like we do them because we've got to reach people, and that's, that is not the case at Life Church. It's amazing. Like, Life Church is all about that,
Somebody listened to Sunday's message. Kirsten on Facebook says, hi, everybody. And
hey!
Mike on Facebook says, nobody calls Michigan the promised land. Sorry, Mike. Wah, wah. So tell us about, you got 3 amazing kiddos. You got a 7-year-old, a 5-year-old, both daughters, and then your 2-year-old, the great and mighty Cyrus. What are your 3 kiddos like?
Cyrus bites.
Wow.
We were literally out to a Mexican restaurant earlier tonight, and the whole time that the girls were ordering their food, Cyrus was biting Grace.
Oh, like physically biting her.
Biting.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a dino lately. That's why, okay? He's not being a bad boy. He's a dinosaurus.
So he's going to become that kid in Life Junior, huh?
He might.
No, we're working on it. We're working on it. There's so much.
That's Cyrus. He's special.
He's so cute, though. You just look at him with puppy dog eyes and just let him chew on you because he's adorable.
Yeah.
Here's a picture of Cyrus right there in the bottom right of your screen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at those eyes. Look
gorgeous.
at that guy. And you know what? I was showing pictures of your kiddos to my kiddos.
Yeah.
Here's when you were up here, Anthony was helping tuck in little Levi. and Seth, and they both were excited about Cyrus and the girls. They can't wait to meet them. And I can't wait for Life Church, everybody to get to meet you guys.
Everybody's gonna kids. They're so fun.
So what is life like right now for you as you're like transitioning? What's going on?
It was so crazy that one of my jobs, I had to cut my 2-week notice off early so I could get everything done.
I'm out of here.
Do anything. I was like, there's no way I can get this done for the realtors and everything. Like I'm trying to get this bathroom done before we sell the house, and it's there was no way. And I still didn't get it done when I was supposed to get it done by, but
it's fine.
Yeah. So is it okay if I just share just a little bit of your story from the past 12 months, just to give people context? So you are this amazingly talented musician. What all do you play, by the way?
Everything.
I play a lot. My main instruments are piano and guitar, but I can play a little bit of drums and
a lot of drums
and mandolin and ukulele and a couple other instruments.
Hand him an instrument and he'll figure it out in very short order. It's infuriating.
Well, I like on your Instagram, you were like doing a cover of Van Halen's Right Now. And I said, every Sunday we got to open with that. And when you were up here auditioning a couple weeks ago, you did these spontaneous, movements in the worship. And I think in the one worship experience in Saginaw campus, my wife was in the back row, and she said, and I somehow missed it, that you guys were playing the full band, and then you did a thing where you quieted the band for like one verse, and everybody sang a cappella, and you were leading, and then the band came right back, and she said you didn't go flat, you didn't go sharp, you were exactly pitch perfect. And my wife is a very, like, she's smart, man. She is, she's super smart,
she
right?
Is.
And she'll tell you, if you're wrong, right? She said that's the first time we just turned 8 as a church. It's the first time in 8 years that we've had a worship leader, a singer, who can go a cappella and stay exactly on pitch. And she said it just gave her goosebumps because you can just see God's Spirit, working through Anthony. So that was awesome.
That's very nice. Thank you, Amber.
No, what I was going to say is, so you got a long experience with leading worship and all those fun things, and you took a position at a church down in Southern Ohio. And then what happened 2 months later?
COVID.
COVID
actually
didn't change anything, did it?
Started was a week before COVID hit.
Yeah, you had one Sunday. Sunday there.
Yeah.
And then we went into lockdown.
Yeah, and churches are charities. People forget that, like we're nonprofits. And so when COVID hit and everybody was furloughed or people lost jobs, of course, giving went down at every church in America. So like here at Life Church, we had to furlough staff. It was just gut wrenching. It was so hard. And at your church, I guess they did an across the board. What was it?
They did a fairly large pay cut across the board.
Yeah.
I think the original pay cut was 25% pay cut. And then that I couldn't make that work. So I came to them with a thing where I'm like, hey, so I'm going to go work full time for this other place that I used to work at, but I can't work 75% of the time here if I'm going to work full time there. So I've got to be 50% here. So they like forced me into a corner where I had to do something. But then because of working both jobs and one of them being full time, it was just, I couldn't focus fully on either one.
So for the last year, just like a lot of folks who are finding themselves in a new reality, you've been working full time outside of your gift mix, just to provide for your family. And I share that story to say that tells me a lot about you as a man. I respect that. It shows a lot about your character, that you're a guy who will bust your butt to take care of your family and still do your ministry. And in interviewing you and in talking to your references, and we had board members and band members who were making phone calls, talking to you, talking to your references. Everybody kept saying, this guy's character, I mean, he loves Christ and he doesn't complain about having to pick up extra work on the side so that he can still serve the Lord on Sunday. And 20 years in ministry, that is rare. And that's the kind of guy I want on my team. Nobody should be complaining about serving in a local church. It's a privilege. It's a joy. And I think that's a fresh viewpoint, a fresh attitude that I'm like, yeah, I want this guy on the team because I want that to rub off on our volunteers and, men that we're discipling. So that was a huge testament to your character, and integrity and trust and loyalty. That's so important to our church family. And we found it in you, buddy.
Well, sweet.
He's so funny.
People are
fun just to give him compliments and watch him go.
Well, we got people commenting on Facebook, which is awesome. If you've got a question, by the way, we are live right now. And if you've got a question for Anthony or for Grace, you can go on ahead, type it in the comments, and they'll answer it. So we got them for a few more minutes before you have to go back to the construction work in your restroom.
Yeah. Hopefully the last construction job I've got to do, unless it's at Life Church.
I'll ask you a couple quick questions while we're waiting to see if any questions come in on Facebook here. What's one of your favorite worship songs right now?
I really, really, really like Rattle by Elevation. They released it right before Easter this past year, and the music video is really cool because the whole band's playing, but there's nobody in the seats because it's right when COVID started.
Sorry.
All right, we got a very important question just came in from someone on Facebook. Why did Taco Bell get rid of the Mexican pizza?
Oh, that's a bad picture.
There we go. I was going for the Taco Bell.
I have no clue.
It's classified.
I assume that it has something to do with the shell that they use for it. They just wanted to get rid of it. Because it's the only thing they use it for. That's the only thing I can think of.
Oh yeah, that's good. So this Sunday is this will be your first Sunday at Life Church, Anthony, leading worship both in Midland and in Saginaw. So everybody, you all need to bring him gift cards to Taco Bell as we celebrate. Question from Facebook. This comes from Sarah. It says, Grace, do you want to hang out? Let's have lunch soon.
Yeah, I eat lunch.
So
I'm
making a connection. You're already getting people lining up to be your friend. Sarah wants to hang out.
Yeah, I'm so introverted. I need your help.
What is the plan, Anthony, as far as selling the house, moving the family? Can you kind of just walk us through the next couple of weeks of chaos in your life?
Yeah, so I'm trying to get the bathroom done before I come this weekend. We've got rehearsal on Friday, so I'm coming Friday. And
Amber's laughing at you in the other room because you just said, I'm trying to get the bathroom done. Because you don't have a shower. When you came to interview, you said, I haven't showered in a year.
We have bathed, though.
I mean, I have. I don't know about you. I haven't seen him take one bath.
Yeah, sure.
That's right.
Yeah, so once that's done, even if it's not done, I've still got more time. So I've still got more time to do it. But
so I'm packing up the entire house. You're doing the bathroom. You're doing the basement.
Amber is laughing at you guys in the next room. I don't know what it is, but you're her new favorite sitcom, man.
Nice. So he's gonna go and have party up in Michigan, and this house is hopefully gonna.
Anthony's coming Friday.
Yeah.
Anthony comes up Friday.
And I'm gonna
practice.
And I'll be coming back here to help out on
like the week.
Following Friday and Saturday, and then the following Friday and Saturday. And that will be when we're actually moving everybody.
Don't you have essentially 2 weeks up there?
Yeah.
And then you come down and load the trailer?
So Anthony will be here starting Sunday, and then there's a couple days where you're going to jet back and forth. And then Grace and the 3 kiddos will make the big move the weekend of April 9th. Does that sound right?
Yep.
If anybody has muscles and wants to move furniture.
Brought you by John. Actually, we got this one big guy. We got a couple big guys. Actually, I just baptized a giant guy. Like, he's got Goliath on speed dial. So we'll get some strong people.
Our parents are coming up that weekend too. So you guys will get to meet them.
When your parents come, can I tell the whole church to wear suits and ties and dresses? And
my dad would be like, what are you guys doing? Like, he has no filter.
Yeah, he'll go into a grocery store and just be like, do you know Jesus? And
that's awesome.
How far along are you?
Oh, yeah. No filter.
Yeah. That's amazing. So this Sunday, Anthony will be leading worship first at Life Church Midland at 9:30 a.m. You'll be doing an acoustic worship set at Midland Campus inside Midland Center for the Arts. And then you'll be over in Saginaw at 10:15 and 11:45. We changed the times to 10:15 and 11:45 starting this Sunday in Saginaw.
Awesome.
That'll be a full band.
That'll give us more time in services. Heck yeah.
Smart.
That's right. It's travel time to go from Midland to Saginaw.
Yep.
Oh my goodness. Let's see if there's any questions on Facebook. Arnell says, I like this guy.
He's a champ.
I like this guy. Well, I was pointing at him when I said that.
Kirsten says, Anthony, you sounded amazing with the band, and it was like you've always belonged.
Well, thank you.
I would agree. If I had to describe Anthony to our Life Church family, especially if you've been at Life Church for a number of years, I know we have a lot of people that are like new, which is awesome. I would say Anthony, you have the appearance of a guy who's attended our church for many years named Spencer. Like, one person actually turned to me and said, is that Spencer up there leading worship? So that'll be a fun day when you meet your twin. You have the artistic, he has the artistic abilities of a former worship director from a few years back named Tim. He has the same worship and artistic abilities. And then your voice is only equaled by our very first worship director way back in 2013, a wonderful man named Adam. And so for a few of the old timers at Life Church, if you kind of mix Tim and Adam in the body of Spencer, and then you throw in some silliness, that's Anthony.
There is some silliness.
What? I've got more though. What's his butt that your dad always says you sound like?
Who? What?
What?
Who do you sound like?
What is his name? Paul Rogers?
Yeah.
Is that his name?
Yeah.
Who's Paul Rogers?
The singer for Bad Company.
Get with it.
Oh. 80s rock.
Oh, gotta have it.
All right. We got a comment from OG Cal on YouTube saying, hello, I am Nick. Well, hello, Nick. Thanks for tuning in, man. It's good to see you. Hope you can join us this Sunday.
Yeah.
So we're going to all show up on Sunday and meet Anthony. We're going to shower him with gift cards to Taco Bell.
Come on. I can only eat so many chilitos.
And what else do you want us to know?
I don't know.
I have no idea.
I'm doing really good with the responding to questions, but my brain doesn't work because I'm so tired. So
Yeah, it's just all exhaustion over here.
Yeah, Anthony you're a very handyman kind of guy, and so you're trying to quickly tile the restroom and get everything ready before you have a showing tomorrow at 9:30.
Yeah.
9:15.
9:15. So that's a prayer request. We can all be praying that Team Bowman can sell their house because you had a buyer, and then the buyer,
They canceled
they backed out.
Didn't know what the bathroom was going to look like when it was done, so they canceled the. Like, you have a mouth, like, ask. It's not a secret. We will tell you.
Yeah. We'll even show you the tiles we're using.
Yeah, it's like, it's gonna look like this. It's gonna look like a bathroom. Lovely.
Yeah. So that's all right. There's a better buyer out there.
Yeah.
So we're gonna be praying for your buyer. We're gonna pray for how are your kids doing with moving? Because you're moving a state away.
Yeah, I think the thing that is helping is we keep telling them that we're still going to visit often back
Where's
here.
Abby?
And
right.
And we're going to only be 4.5, 5 hours away from where we're at. So it's not a huge move. It's a relocation, but it's not like a cross-country move. So.
Plus, they're going to have 5 new friends when they move here.
They're so ready to see the guinea pigs.
Did you like them?
You got all these kids, and they're like, "But did you say something about guinea pigs?" I'm like, "Yeah, but also let me tell you about the kids." And they're just like, "Guinea pigs." They're ready.
You know what? We would love to gift you with a housewarming present. 2 of our guinea pigs.
I am rioting.
That would be amazing. So Life Church, if you want to connect with Anthony, you can drop in an email. It's anthony@lifechurchmichigan.com. Anthony@lifechurchmichigan.com is where you can say howdy. And Anthony, you are on Facebook, correct?
Yes.
I will be back on Facebook shortly.
Awesome. So Grace is wise and smart. She's not on Facebook right now. And Anthony is also on Instagram. And your Instagram is amazing because you update it once every 5 years. Is that true?
Yeah. Or yeah.
He's playing the long game to be an influencer.
So you can follow Anthony on Instagram and wait 4.5 more years for his next update. It'll be amazing. No, but seriously, we are honored and thrilled to have you guys join the Life Church family, and I just can't wait for everybody to meet you guys and fall in love with you guys. And we've already said you're not like coming here and then in 18 months gonna use us as a stepping stone and go somewhere else, right? You're not gonna play that game.
You better not drag me elsewhere.
I've never understood that. That's one of the problems that I have with how people seem to, especially with youth pastors. It's like they use it as a stepping stone to your pastor somewhere. It's like, care about the kids, or are you just like doing it and lying to yourself for a minute until you get
your resume?
Yeah, youth pastors and worship pastors, national average is 18 months at a church.
Okay.
I don't understand that. What I've learned and what I've observed is that the longer you stay at one church, fidelity, monogamy, loyalty, the longer you stay at one place, the greater impact and ministry impact you can have. And so that's why, it was important to Amber and I as we interviewed so many people. And the band and the board were talking to different people. We were looking for a family that they weren't seeing Life Church as like a stepping stone to eventually, go to Elevation, or a stepping stone to go and do their own thing. And that's important to us also. It's important to our church.
Why would you use it as a stepping stone to go to someplace like Elevation when there's a possibility of making Life Church as big as Elevation and even bigger?
Yeah, exactly.
It's possible.
I mean, you don't need a stepping stone because this is what you've been looking for.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, there's no place else I want to be. There's no place else I want my children to grow up at. And the friendships that we have with our lifers, I could never imagine, going anywhere but Life Church. It's a good place to be.
I agree.
It is a great place to be.
Yeah.
Nobody has questions.
Oh man.
Yeah, they're out of questions. They're just eager to see you this Sunday.
I'm eager to.
I can't wait to be up there. I'm sorry I won't be here the next 2 weeks.
Well, you can join us online, lifechurchwatchparties.com.
I will do that.
Yeah.
That's the way to go. All right, well, we got to let Anthony go. He's got to go do some more construction work on the house. So, Anthony, we will see you Sunday in Midland and Saginaw. And Grace will see you in about 2 weeks with the kiddos.
Hey, Arnell wants to know what's my favorite pizza topping.
Chicken bacon ranch.
Chicken bacon ranch is great.
Chicken bacon ranch. That's
He
good
puts
to know.
But it really, for most places, it depends on the place. Like there's a place, do you have Marco's Pizza in Michigan?
No.
Okay.
I don't know what Marco's is.
We have a place called Marco's, and they have this old world pepperoni, which is like the little original recipe pepperonis or whatever. And that's one of my favorite pizzas of all time. But most places, the chicken bacon ranch, yeah, amazing.
I like cheese.
You like cheese? I like pepperoni.
Yeah.
The spicier, the better.
Yeah. Then you'd love old world pepperoni.
Yeah.
It's great.
All right. Well, hey, it's past my bedtime too. So we're going to let you guys go.
Okay.
Sell your house.
Yes, we'll do.
Try. Thank you.
And we're praying for you. If you guys need anything, give us a holler. We'll send a couple of guys down from Michigan, and we'll show you the ways of Michigan.
Bros showing up at the door.
Oh yeah.
We're here from Loft Church.
Uh-huh.
We're here to box
in your basement.
Oy.
That's kind of what we're doing right now. I've got a dumpster in the driveway. We're just throwing away everything in the basement we haven't used in 3 years. So,
dude, that's amazing. You're the anti-hoarders.
Yeah.
It sparks joy.
It's great. Yeah,
that's fantastic. Right. Well, man, it's going to be a fresh new journey.
Yes, it is.
Oh, he froze. Bye, guys.
I think he froze up. But bye, everybody.
He said it's past his bedtime. He conked out.
All right. Sorry, my computer crashed. I don't know why. But that was Anthony. Thanks so much for tuning in. Join us this Sunday, Life Church Midland at 9:30 a.m. You can meet Anthony. Be the very first to meet him. He'll be doing acoustic worship 9:30 at Midland Center for the Arts. Or come join us at the Saginaw campus Sunday at 10:15 and 11:45 as Anthony leads the full band. It's going to be a fantastic Palm Sunday heading towards Easter. Thanks again for tuning in. We will catch you